Girim Etkripatamaham Vande Shri Gurum Deenadarinam Paramanandamishwaram Shri Chaitanya Hari Om Tatsat. Hare Krishna. Welcome, dear devotees, for this on behalf of ISKCON Mangaluru, Kulai Temple. And I also welcome you all on behalf of Namanishta Prabhu. By paying obeisances under the lotus feet of Lord Radha Madhava, we will start today's journey. Hare Krishna. Welcome, Namaskaram, dear devotees. Yes. Yeah. Now we are in the 18th chapter, and yesterday we finished that. How important, once again, you all are able to see my screen, right? Okay. So last few verses we were seeing, one has to perform the prescribed duty. Because it is prescribed, they have to do. Whether it is out of duty, they think, or they out of fear, if they do, out of fear, passion, if they, that is passion. Out of only duty, it is my prescribed duty. When they do, slowly and gradually, they start doing akarma. And they also start surrendering the karma pala at the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So further we need to know the Shastras. This is what we discussed, and we also discussed the last two verses of 16th chapter. Isn't it? Hare Krishna. So who all are there? Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji, welcome Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Can you read this verse and translation, Mataji, for us?
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Sangarahitam aragadveshat takritam apalaprep suna karma yattat satvikam uchyate. Regulated occupational duties as prescribed in the scriptures in terms of the different orders and divisions of society, performed without attachment of proprietary rights and therefore without any love or hatred, performed for the satisfaction of the Supreme, not the self, or the actions in the mode of goodness. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So it's almost all repetition of yesterday, right? But as a prescribed duty, because it is given in the Shastras, we have to perform that. So when we perform without any attachment, what happens? This becomes akarma. What is akarma? Any activity performed for the pleasure of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So proprietary rights, and therefore without any love or hatred. There is no love or hatred for the material attachment, but definitely love for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Attachment for the Supreme Personality of Godhead, detachment from the love and hatred for material attachment. Okay, that is the meaning of that. That is love or hatred denotes here duality. That is dvandva, a person who is equipoised. Okay. Yes. Yes, Mataji, go ahead. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yattu kame suna karma sahakarana vapuna priyate bahulayasam tadrajasam udahritam. Actions performed with great effort to gratify one's desires done with the sense of false ego are in the mode of passion. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Actually, there is in Bhagavatam, there is Narada Muni. He explains to there is one person over the king, Prachina Parihi. So this is actually what he does. He's too much materially entangled. He's a lot of attachment towards his material desire he has got. So what he explains, it's actually a what do you call that? Algorithm. That is um, imaginative story. So he is telling a person, if he is too much entangled in the material attachment, what will happen to him? So that denotes the passion a person who is too much attached, he will be too much involved into sex. So what happens in that case? He wants a very beautiful wife. That's what the story all about Prachina Parishas is. He is after a beautiful woman, and he is requesting that woman to marry him. Then what happens? So many children are produced. So, it is to denote that one who is too much attached due to passion. What will happen? He deviates from the spiritual attachment, that is love for Supreme Personality of Godhead. Action performed with great effort to gratify one's desire will always trigger us or motivate us to do activities which will be performed in the mode of passion. So instead, what we have to do? We have to transcend from the mode of passion, and we have to come to the level of Sattva Guna, that is the goodness, mode of goodness. Isn't it? Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, continue, Mataji.
अनुबन्धं क्षयं हिंसाम् अनपेक्ष्य च पौरुषं मोहत् आरभ्यते कर्म यत्तत्तामसमुच्यते. Accounts of one's action have to be given to the agents of the Supreme Lord, the Yamadutas. Irresponsible work is against the spiritual injunctions, hence destructive. It is distressing and illusory as carried out in the light of the one's personal experience. Destructive to others too. And all such actions are in the mode of ignorance. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So now we have come to the action. Karma performed in the mode of ignorance. See, we all know we are not here because of our karma. Whatever action we perform, it is recorded. The Supreme Person, the Super Soul records everything. So he has an account of all our action. Whether it is Punya Karma or Papa Karma, we have to take birth according to our karma pala. So not only that, when the soul leaves, the Yamaduta will be, the account of our karma will be transferred to Yamaduta. Yamaduta's Duta, that is who are the spy, his servants, his assistants, they will come and take us to Yamaduta. There he has the account, right? Chitragupta, we call it as. He keeps on giving each and every action for which we deserve either punishment or reward. Isn't it? So why it is said, whatever action we perform, before we perform that action, we have to be too mindful to know what kind of action I am performing and what kind of result I will have to go through. So if we are very mindful, what will happen? We will definitely try avoiding doing action in Maya. So that means that if we are in the consciousness that the soul when leaves the body, it will have to give account to Yamadutas, definitely we will be scared to do Papa Karma. Is it not? So a person who is not in this right knowledge, they are to be known as they are in ignorance. So what is ignorance? Absence of knowledge is ignorance. So all those people who are in illusion, who are in Maya, and who the activities what they perform, they are destructive to others. These people are said to be in the performing actions in the mode of ignorance. Many a times it happens, we see the simple example. They give you go to the mall or any even temple you take, you go. So lot of crowd is there, for example. You have already parked your vehicle and gone. People who are coming behind, they also want to attend the same event or function, whatever is celebration in the temple. They see here and there is no parking space available. They may park at the backside of already parked cars. How selfish they are. If the people who are parked in front, if they want to go, how will the others go? They will not be able to take out their car unless and until this person. There are so many examples we can give like this. Because we people are so selfish, we do not even consider what destruction our action may cause to others. So these actions are said to be in mode of ignorance. Hare Krishna. Yes. Yes, Mataji.
Three
Only
kinds of
you and
workers
Mamshidhar Prabhu are there today. So five
three kinds
slide.
of workers based on the modes of material nature. That is 18.27. But that worker who is attached to the fruits of his labor and who passionately wants to enjoy them, who is greedy, envious, and impure, and moved by happiness and distress, is a worker in the mode of passion. 18.28. And that worker who is always engaged in work against the injunction of the scripture, who is materialistic, obstinate, cheating, and expertise insulting others, who is lazy, always morose, and procrastinating, is a worker in the mode of ignorance. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. See here, envious and impure. They are greedy. I want, I want, I want. Why are they greedy? Because they don't like the fact that the other person is having. So whatever the other person is having, they want to possess. That is what is greedy, right? Not only that, they are also jealous why that person is having. So that is the difference between greed and enviousness. Greed is what? Why I don't have. I also want it. Enviousness is what? Why the other person is having it. Right? These all are the thoughts in the mode of impure thoughts they are. So what will it, this is a cause? Cause of that greedy, enviousness, impurity, all these things are the cause. What is the effect? It will lead to unhappiness. Moved by distress and happiness. That means it will lead to unhappiness and anxiety. So one who is greedy, he will never be satisfied. How much ever he gets, he will not be satisfied because satisfaction is a state of mind. So a person without having anything also can be satisfied. But at the same time, a person having everything also may not be satisfied. How many examples we have seen? Alexander, we have seen Hitler, we have seen, and all these asuras we have seen in Bhagavatam. Is it not? They were not only like a greedy that I must possess. Hiranyakashipu and all, especially he was envious of devatas. He told also, today I have this much wealth, tomorrow because of my strength, I will have more wealth. The whole territory belongs to me. Tomorrow with my strength, I will procure more land, I will acquire everybody's land, and I will become the Vishwapati. This is what he used to say. He used to tell everybody to tell Hiranyakashipuve Namaha. So this is in the mode of passion. We have to remember one thing, a person who is in the mode of passion will never ever be satiated because one desire is satisfied. Before that, lot many desires are standing in front of him. That is why unsatiated desires he will have. On the contrary, these ignorant people, what? They don't want to do anything. They are very lazy. They don't want to involve in any activity. So what will happen? How will they earn their bread and butter? By cheating others. And when they cheat others and procure wealth, will they be happy? Definitely not. So they will always be morose. They will always be procrastinating. Sometimes they will think, why did I do this? Sometimes they will think, I should have done and procured more wealth. So they are not very steady in their thoughts. That is, they are the workers in the mode of ignorance. Hare Krishna. Mamshidhar Prabhuji. Oh, sorry. Asha Mataji, third also you read. The last 2-6 also.
Yeah,
1, 2,
2-6.
3.
The worker who is free from all material attachment and false ego, who is enthusiastic and resolute, and who is indifferent to success or failure, is a worker in the mode of goodness. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So this is a person who is equipoised. And Shitoshna Sukha Dukkha Samasanga Vivarjita. Tulya Ninda Stutirma Unir, we have seen. They don't compare themselves with others. And so they are very much satisfied. So whether they succeed or they fail, they are equipoised. These people are said to be working in the mode of goodness. Hare Krishna. Yes,
Hare
Mataji,
Krishna.
please
Persons
continue.
in the mode of ignorance do things which should be shunned. They accept religions which are not actually religions and reject actual religion. Underestimate a great soul to be commoner and escalate a commoner to be great soul. misunderstand truth to be untruth and accept untruth as truth, always tread the wrong path, as their intelligence is in the mode of ignorance. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So these all are ignorance. We understand very well, right? So they do things which are to be stopped, not to be done. But unfortunately, they don't know the result of doing them. So they think, oh, nothing will happen. Ravana did know by kidnapping Mother Sita. Nothing will happen. I can kidnap. Thinking that only he did, isn't it? So he does not estimate the escalation of his act. If I do this, what will Ram do? That means Viparita Kale Vinasha Buddhi. That's why he thinks nothing can happen to him and always they will be in the wrong path. Hare Krishna. Actually, this is mark wise it is given. Satoguna 3 marks, Rajoguna 2 marks, and Tamoguna 1 mark. Yes, Hare Krishna Vamshidhar Prabhu, can you read? 3 kinds of intelligence based on the mode of material nature. This is intelligent. Previously, what did we see? What did we see previously? Karma,
There
action.
are karma and rules, Mataji. Yes,
Okay.
actions, right.
Actions, yeah. Yes. Now this is the
Mataji,
intelligence.
I read or only...
You read only the slide, Prabhu. Which important verses will be given in the slide only.
Okay. Kinds of intelligence based on mode of material nature. O son of Ardha, that is that understanding by which one known that ought to be done and what ought not to be done. What is to be feared and what is not to be feared. That is binding and what is liberating. That is understanding is established in the mode of goodness.
So Hare Krishna, goodness, people who are in the mode of goodness, they know the difference between all these things, right? Pious and impious. That is prohibited and prescribed. Pious is prescribed, impious is prohibited. So they are afraid also. They are afraid in doing the prohibited activity. They are not afraid. With happiness, happily they do the pious activities, prescribed duties. Yes, Prabhu, next.
Beautiful slokas are Mataji. Pavitram cha, nivitram cha. Okay. And that is understanding which cannot be distinguished between the religious way of life and irreligious, between action that should be done and actions that should not be done. That imperfect understanding, O son of Partha, this is the mode of passion.
Okay, so what is this? They don't know the difference between religion and irreligion. That is the reason they do it. It is not that they have not understood this is to be done or not to be done. They do not know doing what is dharma and doing what is adharma. So without that knowledge, they do the action that is in the mode of passion.
Mataji, I will read Sloka Mataji also.
Prabhuji, so many slides are there like this, no? So Shloka will come, 2-3 slides after that Shlokas are coming.
Okay, Mata, 18.32. That is understanding which is considered irreligion to be religion and religion to be religion under the spell of illusion and darkness and strives always in wrong direction. Oh, Partha, this is in the mode of ignorance.
Hare Krishna, give me 1 minute. Hare Krishna. So see, the difference between 31 and 32 is very, very clear. 31, they don't understand the difference. So they are performing. Irreligious act also they are performing because they are not aware of the difference. But in 32, They know very, very well what is to be done and what is not to be done. But what will they do? They will only perform what is not to be done, and they will not perform what is to be done. So that is mode of ignorance. So do we understand the difference? Here they are not able to distinguish. There they understand very well what is right and wrong, but because of ignorance, they do the wrong things and they fail to do the right thing. So beautiful it is, right? And in the first one, 30th verse, they know very well, they have understood very well everything Shastra. So what is to be done, they will do. What is not to be done, they will not do. So, and gradually, if we go, it is so beautifully Krishna, because Krishna is explaining. No, that is why. Yes, Prabhu.
The Lord tell Arjuna one determination should be firm, possible for one steadily fixed in Krishna consciousness through the practice of yoga. Such determination control one's activities of mind, life, and sense. It is in the mode of goodness. Avya vicharenya means that Krishna conscious people are always focused on their goal. Nothing can distract them.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. See, this we have already seen in 13.8. Bhakti avyabhicharini. What is bhakti? Avyabhicharini. No other thought. Except for Krishna conscious thoughts, there is no other thought, no other focus. All focus is only on Krishna. So that is avyabhicharini. Different thoughts are not there. That is said to be in the mode of goodness. And also, very importantly, what Krishna is telling here is, it all depends on one's determination. Srila Rupa Goswami also has said, right? Utsahan, Nishchayat, Dhairyat. Utsaha, enthusiasm. Nishchayat, determination. Dhairyat, with courage. What do we have to do? Utsaha Nishya Dhairyat Tat Karma Pravartanat. Tat Karma Pravartanat means whatever activities has been prescribed in the Veda, we have to perform them. Tat Karma Pravartanat. How we have to perform them? With enthusiasm, with determination, and with courage. So if the Veda has said to do something, we should not be afraid of anybody. Previous slide we saw, no? Not to be feared. They will, happily with determination, they will do it. And these people are said to be in mode of goodness. And their focus is all Vyavasayatmika Buddhihi Ekaiha Kurunandana. Their focus is always at the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu. Determination now. So action we saw, intelligence we saw. Now we are going to see determination. Hare Krishna.
Kind of determination based on mode of material nature. 18.33, O son of Partha, that is determination which is unbreakable, which is sustained with
Steadfastness.
Steadfastness. By yoga practice and thus control the mind, life, and act of the senses is in the mode of goodness.
You remember this 6.34, I think, that Chanchalam hi Manaha Krishna Arjuna asked, right? Oh Krishna, mind cannot be controlled. Right? It is Vayoriva Dushkaram. Very difficult that the air, wind also can be controlled, but the mind cannot be controlled, oh dear Krishna. So what Arjuna, Krishna answers to him? Krishna, oh asamshayam mahabaho. Bhagavan uvacha. Bhagavan says, asamshayam mahabaho. Oh Arjuna, there is no doubt in it. That is verse number 30. What did I say? Yeah. Correct, 33 and 34. 34 is Chanchalam hi Manaha Krishna. Answer is 35. Same here also 35, but I am talking about 6.35. 6.35 Krishna tells, there is no doubt.
Asamseya Mahabaho
Manodurnigraham chalam. Abhyasena tu kaunteya.
Vairagyena cha
See here also, vairagyena cha grihyate, with the detachment with determination. Practice and detachment with determination, it can be achieved. So this determination is very, very important. Who can have this determination? One who has controlled his mind, one who has controlled his senses. They only can have this kind of determination in mode of goodness. Yes, Prabhuji.
18.34 and the determination by which is hold fast to fruitive result in religion, economics development and sense gratification is more the nature of passion. O Arjuna.
Hare Krishna. So this is Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Once a determination in the Dharma, Artha, economic development, and Kama is sense gratification. They will not go till Moksha, right? Because they are in passion. So passionate people do not aim at liberation. They only aim at religious activities they want to perform. For that, they need a lot of wealth. That wealth they procure, they earn through sense gratification. So they are said to be in mode of passion. Sorry, that determination is said to be in mode of passion. Yes, Prabhu.
18.35 and the determination which is cannot be beyond dreaming, fearfulness, lamentation, moralness, and illusion. Such unintelligent determination is mode of darkness.
Hare Krishna. We learnt it, right? What is that? Tamoguna. That is, they are morose, lazy. Manda sumanda matayo. Number one. Number two, they are always in that there is no action. Inaction will be there and they will always be in illusion. What is that verse? You remember Sattoguna is karma, Sattoguna is Sukha Sangena and Jnana Sangena. And passion, mode of that is passion is Guru. That is in Trishna Sangena, Karma Sangena. The last one is Pramada Alasya Nidrabhihi. Remember in the 16th chapter we learned, same is given exactly. These people will always, their determination is what? I will sleep well. I don't have to do anything. And I am not afraid of anybody. Fearfulness in the sense, they are not fearful about the action, but they are fearful about the they are not fearful about the future. You understand what will happen to me if I am in morose all the time? If I keep lamenting, what will happen to me in future? That fear is there. But they are not afraid of being idle. They are not afraid of being lamenting and being in illusion. But their fear is only about the future. Hare Krishna. So that is said to be in the mode of darkness. That is ignorance. So the determination not to do action, just they have the determination to dream about the future. So that dream about the future puts them into fearfulness. Now they lament, oh, if my future is going to be like this, how will I be able to lead my life? So they get into anxiety. All these things happen because they are not self-realized. Self-realized means what? They know very well that they are not this body, they are the soul. Since they are not aware of this, since they are in Maya, so their determination is said to be in mode of ignorance or darkness. Yes, Prabhu, your verse came. Hare Krishna.
Sukham iti
Sukham tvidanim, three types. Sukham tvidanim trividham.
idami trividham. Shunu me bharata sabha abhyasad ramate yatra dukhanantam cha nigachati.
Dukhantam. The end of this will be dukkha. So dukhantam dukhantam cha nigachati. Yes, Prabhu.
O best of the Bharata, Now please hear from me about the three kind of happiness by which is conditioned soul enjoy and by which he something come to the end of all desire distress.
Distress. So now he is going to tell about the three kinds of happiness. Happiness in mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. So actually, the real happiness, if we attain, what will happen? There is a full stop to all other distress, right? But that we all know, we can understand. Only the happiness in mode of goodness will keep an end to all other distress. Is it not? So Krishna is telling, Shrunu me. Please listen to me again, Bharatarshaba. What? Sukham, that is kind, the happiness. Tvidanim, three types. And what? Shrunu, this word is extremely important. We have already seen. Okay, Hare Krishna. Yes, kinds of happiness.
Kinds of happiness based on mode of material nature. 18.37. What is in the beginning may be just like poison, but at the end just like nectar, and which awaken one to self-realization. It said to be happiness in the mode of goodness.
So that, see, listen to me very carefully, then we will read the slide, you will be able to understand. There are two types of happiness Prabhupada talks about. He says Shreya and Preya. Shreya, Preya. Okay. Shreya is what? In the short run, in the near future, or right now, it may seem to be very painful, not happy. That is the happiness which seems to be painful in the present. But in longer run, the same action is going to give us long-term happiness. So this is short-term pain, long-term gain. Means if we work hard now, below 40 or 50, later in our life, we can lead a peaceful life. I'm sorry to make this statement, nothing is in our hand. People think, generally materialistic people, what do? Let me work very, very hard till 50. If Rakhe Krishna Mare Krishna Rakhe ke. But general people mentality I'm telling about. What they do? Okay, let me work very hard, earn lot of money, put in all investments, mutual fund, FD, etc. So in my old age, this is going to give me happiness. I can withdraw that and I can live very happily. So one small material example, this is, if we work hard now, that means if we take pain now, in the long run, it may give us gain. So that is known as Shreya. Prayer is different. Prayer is just the opposite. We think, no, who will get up early in the morning, Mangalarti and all? I want to sleep very nicely. I want to lead a happy life. Let me sleep nicely. So we think that sleeping is happiness. So we sleep now, keep sleeping. After 40 or 50, I will do bhakti, we are thinking. 40 or 50 before we approach, not able to hear, not able to see, not able to walk to the dams, etc., not able to travel. So, in the short run, we enjoy, but in the long run, it will give us pain. So, short term gain, long term pain is preya. Reverse, short term pain, long term gain is shreya. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Yes, Prabhu, now you read the 38. That happiness which is derived, Prabhu, you are on mute. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mata. Sorry, I'm
Read, Prabhu.
And that happiness which is derived from the contact of the senses with their object, and which appear like nectar at first but poison at the end. It is said to be of the nature of passion.
Passion. Okay, so that is, there it is, appears to be poison now. First, and nectar at the end. But here in passion, it is reverse. Appears to be nectar first. Small, so many examples are there. Children, like what is it? Summer camp comes. Some children want to stay at home, AC, watching TV. We don't want to go to the ground and play. So they enjoy the present in the AC eating popcorn and watching TV. But in future, they cannot establish their future. But those kids who go out in the hot sun, lot of pain they are able to take. So definitely they will lead a nectarous life in future, is it not? So many examples we can take. Yes, Prabhu, 39.
And that happiness which is blind to self-realization, which is delusion from the beginning to end, and which is arise from the sleep, laziness, and illusion, it is said to be of the nature of ignorance.
This is very nice. They don't know what is the beginning of happiness or end of happiness. For them, everything is sleeping, being lazy, not doing anything, enjoying the Maya. That is a happiness in the beginning also and at the end also. So they are not able to, in fact, distinguish between the nectar and poison. They are said to be in the mode of ignorance. Yes. Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. After this, we'll go to Ritika. Yes, Prabhuji.
न तद् अस्ति पृथिव्यायं वा दिवि देवेषु वा पुनः
Sattvam Prakriti.
सत्वं प्रकृतिजैर्मुक्तां यद् इभिः सत्त्रिभिर्गुणैः.
Yes. Translation, Prabhu.
There is no being existing neither here or among the demigods in the higher planetary system, which is freed from these three modes born of material nature.
Hare Krishna. So this is even Devaloka, among the demigods, even among the Devatas also, in the higher planetary system, they are also not free from these three modes, isn't it? Because the topmost higher planetary system is Brahmaloka. Even Brahma, including Brahma downwards, we all are in Jiva Tattva. So every single Jiva Tattva is subject to three modes of material nature. So it's very clearly given that Devatas are also entangled in these modes of three modes of gunas, material nature. Brahma also, see, the Brahma also can be, that is why Brahma was bewildered seeing Krishna. This small boy cannot be Krishna because see that he is eating from others' mouth. He got bewildered because he was in that moment. It doesn't mean that we will think, oh, Brahma is in the mode of ignorance. No, not like that. Nobody is permanently situated in any mode. The modes keep dominating. We saw, no? What is that beautiful verse? 16 point, I think 13 and 14. Sometime the mode of ignorance overtakes the other two. Sometimes the mode of sattva takes over the other two, and sometimes the mode of goodness takes over the other two. Isn't it? What is that verse? It's a beautiful verse. 3, 1 second. One is pravittim cha nivrittim cha. What Prabhu told just now. No, that it should be in then 14. Yes. Sattvam sukhe sanjayati rajak karmani bharata. That is 14.9. Sattvam sukhe sanjayati rajak karmani bharata jnanamavrtattu tamaha pramade sanjayat yuta. And then rajas tamas chashmi bhuya sattvam bhavati bharata. Rajaga sattvam tamaschaiva tamaga sattvam rajastata. What is that? Rajaga sattvam tamaschaiva. Sometimes rajo overtakes the sattvam and tama. Sometimes tamas sattvam rajastata, tamoguna overtakes the sattvam and raja. So nobody is permanently situated. So we should not think Indra and Brahma are in the mode of ignorance. Not like that. That is our Lord's Leela. He wanted to perform that Brahma. He wanted to give pleasure to all the gopis in the Vrajadam. He wanted to become their child. So he expanded as many gopas were there. So they all the gopis wanted to feed Krishna. So Krishna expanded. Similarly, all the cows wanted Krishna to drink milk. So Krishna expanded into as many as calves. So they all were in pleasure.
14.9 and 10, right?
13.9 and 10, Prabhu. 9 says 3 modes are prominent, says sometime or the other. 10 says one takes over the other.
Rajatmani Bharata. It is
Yes,
not.
Prabhu. That's what I read now.
It is 14th chapter, Mataji.
14.10, Prabhu. Rajastamas chabibhuya sattvam bhavati bharata. Rajasattvam tamaschaiva tamat sattvam rajastata. Okay. Yes. Hare Krishna. Ritvika Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, read.
Bhagavad Gita 18.41 Brahmana Kshatriya Visham Shudranam cha param tapa karmani pravivaktani svabhava prabhavir gunaha.
Correct. Yes, Mataji. Translation.
Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Sudras are distinguished by the qualities born of their own nature in accordance with the material modes. O
Chastiser of enemy.
chastiser of the enemy.
So what is it? Chastiser of enemy. He will not spare any enemy. He will not leave them. And one who chastised, one who is after the enemies. Who is that? Arjuna. So what he is saying? See, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Dvisham, Shudranam. So all these four, according to the Varnashrama Dharma, these people, the four Varnas, what we see in the society depends upon their quality. We are talking about them again, Krishna's Varnashrama Dharma. Right? Brahmana means what? We know very well they are in Sattva Guna. Brahman iti jhanati Brahmana. Kshatriya is in mode of passion. Because they have to be always in action, giving protection to all other three types of Varna people. And similarly, Vaishyas. Vaishyas are mixed. They are in, what is it, passion also, as well as sometime in tamoguna also. So, Rajo and Tamo. Vaishyas are Rajo plus Tamo. Shudras are only in Tamo. So, Brahmana Sattva, Kshatriya Rajo, Vaishya Rajas, Tama, Shudras Tamaha. So, they all are distinguished by qualities, their birth qualities. See, in the previous birth, whatever guna, whatever karma we have performed, accordingly we will imbibe the gunas. So according to the gunas, we will get the body. So in the previous birth, whichever guna we were performing action, depending upon that, in this birth, we will get our body in any one of these four varnas. Yes, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Summary Section D. Summary of the Yoga Ladder 18.19 to 66. 18.19 to 40. Karma modes control all activities.
So we saw no 18 to 19, it is all about Karma Yoga. Yes, Mataji.
18.41 to 48. Sakama to Nishkama Karma Yoga. 18.49 to 55. Nishkama through liberation, then devotional service.
That is Akama Karma. First one is Nishkama Karma, liberation through Nishkama Karma. Then slowly we will be elevated and we will start doing Akarma. Yes, Mataji.
18.5, 18.56 to 60, working in pure devotional service. 18.61 to 63, more confidential knowledge, surrender to super soul. 18.64 to 66, most confidential knowledge, become a pure devotee of Lord Krishna.
Hare Krishna, 1 minute. In the 9th chapter, you remember? Guhya knowledge, Guhya Tara knowledge, Guhya Tama knowledge. Krishna gave, right? So that is Karma Yoga, Guhya knowledge. Then we come to Jnana Yoga, Guhya Tara knowledge. Bhakti Yoga, Guhya Tama knowledge. Last verse of 9th chapter. Manmanabhava madbhakto madhyajimam namaskuru. So this is the most confidential knowledge. Become my devotee. Manmana, always think of me. Madbhakto, become my devotee. Namaskuru, pay obeisances unto me. So Krishna is telling, all whatever you do it for me. What is that verse? Who knows that verse? Whatever you do it for me. Whatever you sacrifice, you do it for me. What is that verse? Yat karoshi yadasnasi, 9.27. Yat karoshi yadasnasi, yajjugoshi tadasyat, yat tapasyasi kaunteya, tat kurusva mad arpanam. Think everything is offered to me and then perform what? Yat karoshi, yad asnasi, whatever you do, whatever you think, yat jugoshi, whatever you offer. So anything you do, think it is a sacrifice, it is an offering to me, and then perform. So that was the most confidential knowledge. So here also Krishna is giving us more confidential knowledge. That is Sarvadharman Parityajna Mamekam Sharanam Vraja. And surrender unto me. That is the most, that is 18.65. So that is the most confidential knowledge is leave everything and just simply surrender unto me. That is the highest perfection. That 6.5 is also same Anmana. 9th chapter, last verse we saw, no? The last pada is different, that's all. The Manmanabhava Madbhakto Madhyajimam Namaskuru. In the 18th chapter, 18.65, Mame Vaishyasi Satyam Te Pratijane Priyosime. So like this, whoever does, they are very dear to me. So what is the most confidential knowledge? One who worships me, one who becomes my devotee, one who pays obeisances unto me, one who always think these are the truth, this is the only truth in life. They are very, very dear to me. So like that is the most confidential knowledge. Yes, Mataji, continue.
Verse, verse 18.41 to 18.48. Freedom from reaction by occupational work. 41 to 48. All work is controlled by the modes, yet one can become free from the reactions of work by acting as a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, or Sudra. In Nishkama Karma Yoga, while worshipping the Lord through that work, this work, even if faulty done, is better than accepting another's occupation. Prescribed duties are never affected by sinful reaction.
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna.
Mataji.
Yes, Asha Mataji knows this verse very well. This work, even if faultily done, which work? Nishkama Karma Yoga, worshipping the Lord. Even if you worship the Lord faultily, that is better than accepting any other dharma. What is that? Tektva Swadharma. Yes, Mataji. Tektva
Hare Krishna
Swadharma.
Mataji.
Hare
It was
Krishna. Yes, Mataji.
Pujamare Bhajana Pakota Patita Toyati Yatra Kvabhadra Abhuda Mushyakim Kovarta Apto Bhajatam Sudharmataha.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. So, doing our, according to our Varnashrama Dharma, activities faultily is much, much better than doing perfectly others' Dharma. Why? By doing others' Dharma, it is going to lead us nowhere. But doing our own dharma faultily, Krishna will be pleased. He will, but tadami buddhi yogam tam. See, if the children, the kids very small, 2, 3, 4 years, when they start talking, they talk in that, like ka, they cannot say, ra, they cannot say, they will talk very, wrongly, but the parents enjoy a lot. Similarly, that is why, even verses, if we say wrongly also, no problem. Some people threaten us, or you told wrong and it will have adverse, yeah, it will have adverse effect. When we are performing like Veda, we are, that is fire sacrifice we are doing. At that time, sitting there, we can't wrongly pronounce the mantras. It will have wrong effect. But when we are learning, we are trying to learn these shlokas. So when we learn, if we commit any mistake, the Lord, our Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is our eternal Father, He will enjoy that. See, my child is learning to practice shloka. Though he is saying like this, wrong pronunciation, one day I will give him buddhi, dadami buddhi, with which he will be able to recite properly. So the Lord will take care even if we fall down doing our own dharma. He will not protect us even if we perfectly do others' dharma. Okay, it has been said everywhere that what is it was one beautiful 1 second, give me 1 second. That is, there are two verses. One is in the 3rd chapter, same verse is given in the 18th chapter also. If you have the book, you please open 3.35. All of you take 3.35. Or if you don't have, after just I'll finish the class and show it to you. So 3.35 is Shreyan Swadharmo Vigunaha. Shreyan Swadharmo Vigunaha. Paradharma Swanishtitat. However we do our Swadharma activity is better than Paradharmo Swanishtitat. Swadharma Nidanam Shreya. Paradharmo Bhayavaha. So faulty Swadharma activities are Shreya, very praisable. Then Paradharma Bhayavaha. We are not able to do Parodharma duty. So 3.35 and 18.47. Here it is 41-48, right? 18.47. So what is 18.47? Same line. Shreyan Swadharmo Vigunaha Paradharma Swanishtitaha. So first two padas are same, 3.35 and 18.47. The last pada differs. What is last pada? That is Swabhava Niyatang Karma Kurvan Apnoti Kilbisham. So, Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita also and Bhagavatam also, doing your prescribed duty even without knowing fully, faultily performing is also never affected by sinful reaction. So, if you are Brahmanas, we should not go for any business activities. We may not be able to teach properly, preach properly. Still, we should endeavor only to teach and preach. Kshatriyas, however it is, they should never try to become a Brahmana, performing Brahmana's duty. They should always be involved in protective activities only. So nice it is. So remember, note down somewhere 3.35 and 18.47. So in Bhagavad Gita, there are two verses which are repeated. That is 3.35, first pada and second pada are repeated. Similarly, that is with the 18.47. Same way, 9th chapter last verse plus 18th chapter 65th verse. Manmana bhav mad bhakto madhyajimam namaskuru. Okay, that means we can understand very well how important these verses are. That is why Krishna is exactly repeating the same Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, go ahead. Ritvika Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. 18.41. 4 kinds of ashramas based on the modes of material nature. 18.42. Samodhamas, tapas, socham, shantir,
Shantir.
shantir, Arjavam eva cha jnanam vijnanam ashikvam
Astikyam.
brahmakartikyam brahmakarma swabhavajam. Peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, wisdom, knowledge, and religiousness, these are the qualities by which the Brahmanas work.
Hare
18.4
Krishna. Yeah, we have learnt in 13.8 to 12. You remember? Acha Mataji took those classes, those 20 qualities. Actually, 24. 4 are pervasive. 4 are applicable in everything. So, those 20 qualities. Plus, if you remember 16th chapter, first 3 verses talk about Daivi Guna. Right? Fourth verse talks about, fourth verse onwards, it is about Asuri Guna. So this Daivi Gunas are Abhayam Sattvam Samshuddhir Jnana Yoga Vyavasthitam. There also it is Ahimsa Shantir Arjavam, Shantir Apaishunam. All these qualities are explained there in the Daivi Guna also. That's why obviously they are Sattvic Gunas. Yes, Mataji, 43. Kshatriya Guna.
18.43 Sodium Tejo Shriti Dakshyam Yudhe Chapi
Apalayam.
Apalyam Dhanam Ishvara Bhavashatram Karma Swabhavajam. Heroism, power, determination, resourcefulness, courage in battle, generosity, and leadership are the qualities of work for the Kshatriyas.
Haribol. So, Brahmana's qualities and work, Kshatriya's qualities and work. Okay? So, Brahmana's quality is to what? To spread the peacefulness, to be self-controlled, to spread the purity, titikshva, tolerance, everything. So, last one, Vaishya Guna, sorry. Yes, that is Vaishya Guna. Krishigo Rakshya Vanijyam. Hare Krishna Mataji. 18.44.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Read. Okay, you all repeat. This is a very important verse anyway. This is actually Krishi. Krishi Gorajya Vanijyam.
Rishi Goraksha Vanijyam.
Vaishya Karma Swabhavajam.
Vaishyakarma Svabhajam
Paricharyatmakam Karma.
Paricharyatmakam Karma
Shrudasyapi Swabhavajam.
Sudrasyati
So we
Svabhajam
will repeat 42 also. That is the Brahmana qualities. Samodamat tapaschaucham.
Samodamastapasaucham
Shantirarjavamevacha.
Shantirajavamevacha
Jnana Vijnana Astikyam.
Jnana Vijnana Astikyam
Brahma Karma Swabhavajam.
Karma Svabhavajam
Shauryam Tejo Dhritirdakshyam.
Sauryam Tejo Shriti Daksham
Yuddhe Chapi Apalayam.
Yudhe Chati Apalayam
Dhanam Ishvara Bhavascha.
Bhavascha
Shastram Karma Swabhavajam.
Shastram Karma Svabhavajam.
Haribol. These 3 verses are very important verses, which just now we were talking about Varnashrama Dharma, right? So these 3 verses tell about the qualities according to the Varnas. Okay, Hare Krishna. Varnas are Brahmana, Kshatriya, Shudra, and Vaishyas. Hare Krishna.